My most cordial, sincere and warmest greetings to all of you. I crave leave to extend my most cordial, sincere and warmest greetings to all my fellow global citizens on this particular night. But my exclusive greetings are extended to all the girls and women of this world. Although in our country it is past midnight, the night crossing from Sunday the 8th into Monday the 9th of March 2026, yet in various other parts of the world, including the Western countries, at least in the countries which lie west of our country, it is still 8th March 2026. And this day is called the International Women's Day. This day is most certainly, and ought to be, special for all the girls and ladies of the world. But it ought also to be considered a very important day for us men. Because none of us, not a single one of us, would be on this earth today without our mothers. I mean, born of our mothers. No doubt they were all women. I'm not venturing to discuss any different types of topic. I'm not referring to any judgment delivered by any honourable judiciary. I'm not venturing to discuss any topic viewed by many men or even many women. I am referring to a very simple fact. The fact is, without women, we would not be here. This ensues and ensures that we owe every single girl and woman all due respect, based upon natural justice and equity, but also true humanity. It is no heroism to oppress any person who is weaker than ourselves, but true heroism is proven in our protecting others who are in a different situation than ourselves and are victimized. Perhaps they are considered to be weaker than ourselves by many of us. Whether rightfully or wrongfully becomes a different matter to discuss. But, and this but must be considered with all three capital letters, we owe every girl, every lady, whether she prefers to be addressed as a lady or a woman, all due respect. Because without them, we would not be here on this earth today. Alas, too many of them are victimized even at this very moment. They're victimized not merely on monthly or weekly basis, but on daily basis, sometimes basis per hour, and perhaps every single minute of an hour. Wars are evil to some extent because they make many people orphans, including women and girls. Even they make many women widows. And such individuals become very easy target for human traffickers and those who want to enslave them. Enslaving others is not something that can grant those who oppress the other any honor. On the contrary, as I referred a moment ago, true heroism is proven by our endeavouring to protect the weak, whether they be physically weak, or mentally weak, or emotionally weak. We owe them this duty, this inevitable and unavoidable duty of allegiance. We owe them this allegiance on this particular day. We owe them this allegiance throughout our lives. It becomes our absolute duty to ensure that women and girls are not abused by others. We must do everything possible and reasonable to ensure that they are not victimized, they are not trafficked, they are not abused, they are not insulted, they are not humiliated, and they are most certainly not violated. This is my most humble and respectful errand on this very night, crossing from the 8th into the 9th of March of the current Gregorian year 2026. While I invite all of my fellow citizens of our country, but also all of my fellow global citizens, to come forward and honour this most humble and respectful invitation of mine, in pledging that we would stand up for all the girls and women, even baby girls, who are often being abused, because we are too reluctant to speak up, too reluctant to speak out, too reluctant to act, and both our omission and commission in victimizing others tantamount wrong. I thank you in anticipation for your kind understanding and the appropriate response, while I remain most humbly at your service on this very night, and may I do so by trusting my Creator all throughout my life. Thank you once again, and a very good, restful and solemn night from our country.